time. Is careening uncontrollably through time worse than high school? Find out in tonight's episode. Have buckwheat will travel. Previously on Dawn of Time.
I'm Dawn Anderson, amateur time traveler and high school junior in 3204. The asteroid hit with the force of 7 billion atomic bombs. So many ergs. I went zooming forward through time. Ow! Landing with a thud on a boat deck.
Hurry, miss. We have to get to the lifeboats. We're sinking.
I moved toward a lifeboat, but it lowered away. Scratch the lifeboat escape. The 8-piece band played a ragtime number, "Oh You Beautiful Doll," which rang through the cold night air. I recognized the song thanks to my music teacher. The deck began tipping, followed by shrieks. I needed time suit fuel fast. Stopping a steward, I asked, "Point me to the dining room?" He eyeballed me as if to say, "Are you seriously hungry right now?"
Hey, Deck. Left at the bottom of the stairs. The Veranda Cafe.
Thankfully, there was an a la carte table laid out. Reaching for the food, I noticed a foot under the tablecloth. A foot attached to a girl, a bit younger than me, knees pulled to her chest. She had rich, dark hair cut into a style that didn't seem fashionable for the time. I waved at her. "Hello." "Hi," she replied. She raised her chin high in a display of courage, but her bottom lip trembled. She looked with interest at my time suit, and I remembered that maybe I'd been fashionable for 1969, but certainly wasn't for 1912. "I'm Dawn," I said.
"Stella."
The ship listed to the side even more. Stella squealed. Icy water swirled around my calves. The revolver felt heavy in my waistband, but offered no comfort. I grabbed some buckwheat cakes and rolled in spoonfuls of marmalade, but paused before dropping the food into the slot. Why did I keep ending up in these terrible situations? A wall of water began rushing forward, picking up a baby grand piano like it was a toy. It was heading right for us. We'd learned about disasters in history class, but the statistics hadn't fazed me. Stella wasn't a number, though. I thought of all the other people on board. They weren't numbers either anymore, but there was no way I could save them all. I wasn't allowed to change the past, but there was no way that Stella was going to survive the Titanic, so saving her wouldn't change anything, right? As long as we returned straight to 3204, we shouldn't mess anything up. Tearing the Velcro straps of my sleeve down, I used my circuitry loop and examined the time suit's inner workings. Maybe the situational transmogrifier has one transposed diode? I muttered to myself. I reached out for Stella, and she grabbed me. The past and the future, holding hands. "Hold tight, Stella. This is going to be a wild ride." Using micro tweezers, I flipped the diode around and slapped the cloth flap shut. This is either going to be loads better or exponentially worse. Just as the band above began the first notes of the hymn, "Nearer My God to Thee," I dropped the makeshift McDonald's pie into the time suit slot. Flash! Bang! Wherever we were, the floor was level. Sirens screeched.
Dawn of Time is a production of Stupefying Stories and Rampant Loon Press. Bruce Bethke, publisher and editor. This episode was written by Travis Burnham, story editor Pete Wood, assistant story editor Roxana Arama, starring Rebecca Bloom as Dawn Anderson, featuring Seth Bloom, Lucinda Gainey, and Havana Bloom. Dialogue recording and editing by Lucinda Gainey. Sound design and post-production by Roel Gorman at Imaginator Productions. Copyright 2022 by Stupefying Stories and Rampant Loon Press.